Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here we go. Holiday with it. Pass to Leonard. And Lopez has it in the corner. And the three off target. Now here's Curry. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. Lopez with the steal. Here's Leonard. Pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Porter, no luck. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Lopez has it in the corner. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Now Leonard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wiggins drives in. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Curry eyes Wide open. Hands it from downtown.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Inside, Porter with the steal. Nobody near Leonard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Porter with the steal. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry attacking on the wing. Thompson with some arc. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And Thompson thrives in those catch and shoot situations.
Outside Leonard. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Pass to Sabonis. Nice D from Porter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The second effort. Leonard, a good look. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis, going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Out to the right wing. Out to Thompson. And here is Gafford. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Olynyk. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this.
The visiting team, 18.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Rozier, here we go. Here's Beal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's Collins. Pass to Walker. Back to Collins. Off with the layup. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. And the free throw, no good. Here's Larson. Great D that time from Beal.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And here's Collins from outside. A second chance effort. Over in the corner, Rozier. Pass to Nance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. The three. Collins grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. Here's Nance. And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Larson. Stolen by Walker.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Johnson can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Beal. From deep three-point land. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire. Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Olynyk with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Larson. That one, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Nance. Now here's Walker. Out to Nance. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Johnson. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And it's Beal in the corner. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's Larson. A three-pointer, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
There's the steal. Here's McConnell. Cornette with it. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Cornette. Nance gets the rebound.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Now, here's Rozier. Beal gets a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 11.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Terry Rozier, a combustible scorer coach who competes on the defensive end of the floor as well.
Great point, Kevin. I mean, Terry Rozier really made his career at the defensive end of the floor. He developed as an offensive player over time in the league, but he made his name and got his playing time based on what he did defensively.
And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys?
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more. That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Out to Thompson. And stolen by Leonard. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's a screen by Porter. To the inside. And Lopez has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Taken away by Holiday. And they're running up the floor. And the rejection by Gafford. Back to Porter. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good. Porter's got 8 points.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Curry on the wing. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. He has 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Lopez throws it down.
Okay, Brook Lopez. We see you can still get up.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson left side. Thompson with the 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And here is Curry. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Poke loose. It's 2-on-1. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. "50 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Pushing it up. Fires the three. The shot that time, not on target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the break. Pass to Porter. The tray. Drops in the tray. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first.
35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's the visitors now. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Right side Curry. Pass to Sabonis. Curry on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the block.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Porter in the corner. Sabonis with the steal. Wiggins surveying the floor. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Gafford. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Porter. And he misses the fast break layup.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
On the wing, Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
On the wing, Thompson. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Lopez. Left side, Porter. Back to Lopez. Plenty of space. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stop the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Outside, Curry. And Trey Murphy gets... the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry on the wing. Here's Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis has excellent fundamentals. He's so good at fooling defenders with that shot.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And Sabonis drops them both. Left side, Porter. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And good that time.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Thompson, trained from outside.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Curry outside, taken away by Holiday. One-on-one fast break. Buries the deep ball.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Here's Sabonis. Thompson fires. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside Leonard. Gafford with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Lopez outside. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
It is huge for this team when Lopez is in rhythm. As we know over his long career, he's a very capable scorer.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Sabonis. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast. but also smart. Every possession counts.
Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer. Good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Thompson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And guys, they've got a choice to make here. Go for the quick foul and send them to the line, or do you try to D up to get the stop? I'm sure they'll go for a quick steal. If they don't get it, the foul may come. Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Now Porter. Here's Lopez. A putback. That one goes.
Look at Murphy using his reach to grab the offensive rebound and make the most of the second chance look.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Let's lose a 3. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Puts up a 3. 3. Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Leonard! And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little close.
Came all around and upside